Hi. First things first, I've been away. I've been feeling a bit burnt out. I've had work, so that took up most of my time. I did want to do a weekly reading vlog last week. I had the footage and everything, I just could not be bothered to finish it. I was feeling very burnt out. Not slumpy, just burnt out with everything happening. The good news is, I am back now, and I have an idea to do a little bit of a book challenge, a bit of a reading challenge. I want to read the new Aristotle and Dante book in 2 days. And I'm not going to start tonight because it's around probably nearly close to 11 o'clock at night. It is Saturday. So I want to start reading it Sunday, get it done Monday, and get this video out Friday, probably. I don't know. So that is that. And the new Aristotle and Dante book is Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World. Yeah, Dive into the Waters of the World. I had read the first one, just finished it recently actually, and I loved it. It's still so good. The first one deals more with identity and family and who you are, where you come from, figuring out who you are. This one is more to do with the relationship between Aristotle and Dante. I did take my time with reading the first book, and I really enjoyed taking my time with it. It probably would have been a quick read for me if I hadn't have been so burnt out, but hopefully this one will be a quicker read. It says because I'm reading it via ebook, but when I get into it, get into the book to start reading it, it's 497 pages. On the info kind of thing that you usually get with iBooks, it is around 500 pages, so it should not take me too long to read. I do want to get it done in 2 days because I am terrible with finishing books. I've noticed that, after June, July, August, around those months, it has taken me weeks and weeks and weeks to get a book done. When normally I should usually get a book done in the first week or two, depending on where the week starts. If it starts on a Friday or a Thursday, it'll take me the next week. If it starts on a Monday, then it'll take me the weekend to finish a book, you know what I mean? So I'm going to start reading tomorrow. I don't know when because I got a breakfast thing with my family and just a little get together, but reading will be done. So I will see you tomorrow where I will start reading. It is now Sunday, which means it is time for me to start reading. I got up at 8 o'clock to go to my family's house, uncle and auntie's house, for 9 o'clock. Came home at around 12ish. It's around 1:30ish now. So had a bit of time to rest and relax and chit chat and whatnot. Now it's time to get into reading. I want to try get around 100 pages in before I watch something. I think I want to continue on with Squid Game because my mum has started watching it and holy cow, it's really good. It's really ignited me wanting to just binge the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that. So that's what I'm going to go do now. Try to read 100 pages, which shouldn't take me long. Watch Squid Game, read a bit more, then I'll see how I go at night time. So I'm gonna go do that right now. I got a dog on my lap and a book on the other lap. I'm up to page 22 now, ebook pages that is, so it'll be a little bit shorter than a physical book because I know the physical book is around 500 pages, just over. Already, Ari and Dante are discovering that life is going to be a little bit more complicated for them now that they are, now that they know that they're gay, you know? And it's just, one thing that really pisses me off is when people say, you're not this enough, you're not that enough. Can't we let people be? Live and let live. Leave people the fuck alone. Let them live their life. They're not hurting themselves or anyone else. Leave people be. Why does someone have to be all this side or all that side to be considered something, to be involved in society or to be considered a part of society or a community. It pisses me off. It is going good so far. The writing is still beautiful. Well, writing is still engaging. Writing is still good. I've already made little notes and stuff. I know I don't annotate in my books at all, but when it comes to digital, I just whatever. It's not a real book technically, so I've already highlighted some things that are, inspiring, a bit motivational, and I'm very curious to see where it's going to go. I just had to really say that because it kind of pisses me off when people say, you're not this enough, you're not that enough, you can't be considered that because you're this. Like, fuck you, asshole. Seriously. But I am enjoying it so far, so I'm going to continue reading, and I'll check in later on. Look, I'm back. I've only read a page or two. This book is going so quick. The writing is punchy. The writing, not the writing. The chapters are nice and short as well, so I feel like I'm snapping with it. And I did not realize that this book seems to take place around the 70s or 80s. I didn't notice that. I thought this took place in modern time, like in our time. But Ari and Dante were talking about gay men dying of a disease which would be AIDS. And I just thought it took place in modern day, but it actually takes place, I'd say 70s, 80s, around that time. So yeah, and they also reference Stand By Me, which is an incredible movie while the movie is not written by Stephen King, I remember, but the book is, and Stand By Me is the movie adaptation of that book. It's a great movie. I love that movie. It's so good. And I believe that movie was released around that time. Well, obviously because they just mentioned it in the book, so I'm gonna go back into reading now. I just had to say that I didn't realize it took place years and years ago. I thought it was modern day, but it's not. I'm gonna go back into reading now. I may have done something that means I have already failed this reading challenge I have set for myself. I have just finished watching the last 7 episodes of Squid Game, so all 9 episodes are done, and I loved it. Yeah, I feel like it has been such a long time since I have actually enjoyed something I have watched on in terms of fictional stories. It has been a very long time since I have really loved anything as much as I love Squid Game, with how smart it is, how good it is, and the twists and turns, and just is so good. It really truly is. It's so good. Very excited for season 2. I don't know how season 2 is going to happen, but I may have the theory. If you've watched it, you know. I literally got no reading done. I really do not know what is happening with me. It is a quick read, Aristotle and Dante number 2. But yeah, I'm going to really have to discipline myself tomorrow to try and get this done tomorrow. I feel like I kind of rushed myself a little bit with reading the 100 pages that I was going to do, or that I did this afternoon, because I had it in my head to watch Squid Game, and that was in my head more than reading. Nonetheless, I do want to try and read around 50, no, not 50. I'm just going to try read a few chapters just to try and get a bit of a head start. But I'll see. And for context, it's around 11:30 at night now. I spent the later half of the afternoon, from 3 to 6, and well into the afternoon, watching Squid Game. It's so good. I'm very curious about a new Korean TV show that dropped on Netflix yesterday or a couple of days ago, called Hellbound, either Hellbound or Hellhound or something like that. It's a horror supernatural TV show, and it's these people hunt these forces, and an angel or something like that has set the time for when, a time and a date for when either Earth comes to a standstill, apocalypse happens, or humanity dies or something like that. I can't remember entirely, but I watched a trailer for it the other day and it looked really, really good. I don't know, am I don't know, Korean things are just what I want to watch now. Nothing English speaking, nothing like Western media is really doing it for me right now. I don't know what it is. There's just it seems like a lot of mediocrity out there. But like the K-dramas, like Squid Game, are really doing it for me. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll read. I don't know how much I'm gonna read because I have a bit of a headache right now. It's actually not too bad. I had quite a bit of water before I went to bed, so yeah, I'm gonna try and read as much as I possibly can. I'm just tired. Oh my god, there's so many emotions running through my body in my head after watching a Squid Game. Just so many emotions. I'm just drained. I'm tired. I still want to try get some reading done before I finally collapse, but we'll see. I will update you tomorrow, so I'll see you tomorrow. Lunch is done. Got some chorizo, some 2-minute packet noodles, frozen veggies. You just stick in the microwave. It's a quick little thing, and a little bottle of Coke. I've been having these a lot more. They're just better. Sorry about how loud the TV is, but anyway, do you like my bowl as well? I'm always hungry, and I'm gonna start eating now. It's around 3 o'clock now, Monday afternoon, and I don't know if I'm enjoying this book as much. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to rush to get this done by tonight, but I don't know, it's just fine for now. I don't know if I have too much else to say. There are some really good quotes that I really like. It's just fine. I one thing that pisses me off is when characters say "I love you" for the first time. Like it feels rushed. Like obviously, like if you there is no time on love. I guess you could say if you know how you feel about a person, then tell them. But for me, it's just too rushed. The relationship, the romance. Yes, they were best friends to start off with before they went into this relationship that they are in now, but I don't know, it just feels a bit too rushed for me. I just feel like this book is going to take me a very long time. The chapters, they're like alternating between short chapters, which is very typical for like an Aristotle and Dante book, especially the first one had nice short chapters. This one, there are some short chapters, but I feel like it's taking me a while to get through them. Whereas with the Aristotle, which is with the first one in the series, instead of saying the title name because it's a mouthful, but with the first one, I went quickly with it, and I just feel like I don't know, I'm conflicted, and I don't know if it's because I'm rushing to get it done tonight, which I don't think is possible. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I might extend it. I might finish it off tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna get reading again, so I'll be back soon. Okay, I have come upon the realization of something. I have realized I'm going to have to take my time with the second Ari and Dante book because me trying to speed read through it is making me slow down. So if I take my time per se, read at my normal pace, I should be able to get through it pretty quickly. In saying that, it's okay so far. It's good. It's fine. Nothing wow so far. It's just good. I like how, like I said, there are some inspirational quotes. There are quotes that make you think, and I like how they say the importance of someone helping you realize who you are, especially when a special someone comes into your life. I really like that. Like when someone comes into your life to help you to figure out who you are and support you through life. I really, really like that. What else? Yeah, it looks like my TBR is going to have to change for next month. I just, after my reading slump I had in around the June, July, August, my reading has suffered greatly. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because around that time I was busy with work and just feeling burnt out and anxious about the future and with life and what I want to do with my life. I don't know, but I am enjoying it. I will Like, I'm not going to get it done tonight, Aristotle and Dante 2, so I'm just going to continue on it in a vlog kind of format with my journey of reading this book and my thoughts and feelings and my experience reading this book. It's very hot right now. I'm in my bedroom. I want to watch a bit of YouTube first, get back into reading. I don't know what I want to do tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's very hot. I don't have aircon on in here yet. So I'm going to rest a bit first, then read a bit more, hopefully. My reading has really suffered a lot, and I don't know what it is, which is a shame because around the June-July mark, I was going to read 50 books, and I just recently finished reading 50 books, which was in October. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much. I'm just going to boil it down to work and me being slumpy and just burnt out with everything. So I'm going to go read now. Not read. I'm going to go watch YouTube, then read. So yeah, I'll see you later. Good morning. It is Tuesday now. I actually got pretty good of the way through Ari and Dante 2. Now, I don't want to jinx myself, but I do think I can finish it off today, or at least tonight at least. I just did some vacuuming of the house and it's very humid. Like, it's very humid. And I'm in my little study room in my office / mini library, and I'm cooling down because I turned this sucker on straight away. And it's so much cooler than it is out there because I just turned the aircon on out there in the main living room. I do have a video I want to film. Shouldn't take me long. I don't know whether I want to edit it. Maybe I do. Or maybe I will, I should say. I don't really know 100%. It should not take me long because I have a rough idea of how I want to do it. And it should just be easy, quick, simple. Yeah, that's my plans for today. Reading, filming, possibly editing. Yep, I was going to say something else, but no, I'm just going to leave it at that. And because it's like basically a repeat of last night what I had said. Nothing too interesting is happening with Ari and Dante too, other than this book is more about discovery and coming to terms with who you are, and just exploring what that means for the future, and about newfound friendships that you never really had the chance or never really wanted to explore in the beginning. And yeah, it's good. It's good. It's not like Ari and Dante, the first one. It's not like that one, but still good, still decent. I'm still enjoying it somewhat. I'm still liking some of the not commentary, but some of the quotes that are in the book that are quite inspiring and that I quite enjoy and that do apply to me to some extent. But yeah, that's about all my thoughts and feelings. I'm gonna rest for a little bit more. I'm still feeling blech. And yeah, I will catch up with you sometime later on in the afternoon. Apologies for the lighting and apologies for me being a terrible vlogger. I don't know what is happening with me. I really don't. Ari and Dante 2 is fine. It's just fine. I don't even know what I'm saying in this clip, but I'm not happy with how my reading is going in terms of quantity over the books. Because I knew I was going to get those 6 books done. This isn't even turning into an Ari and Dante 2 reading vlog. This is turning into a me panicking and being pissed off that I'm not reading the amount that I usually read. Reading vlog. I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me, to the books. I'm just reading so much slower than when I was in the first half of the year. And I'm not happy about that. Maybe I burnt myself out by reading too many books. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to read now before dinner is ready. So, see you after that. I have just seen the prologue for Jurassic World Dominion. Oh my god, I'm so excited for this movie to come out. This new Jurassic World franchise is one of the best reboots to the Jurassic Park franchise, I have ever seen. It's one of the best reboots to a franchise to have ever existed, in my opinion. It's just so damn good. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped for it. So I have not gotten much reading done. I'm actually, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say I want to DNF Ari and Dante 2, but I'm not feeling it. but I want to see how it ends. Like, it's looking to be about 3 star, maybe even 2 star, unfortunately. It's just fine. Nothing like overly incredible is happening. I don't know if I'm letting how I'm feeling at this present moment, which isn't very good mentally in a place right now. I don't know if I'm letting that affect my reading, but the book is just, I'm not liking it that much. I would rather read Rabbit because I'm loving that book so much more. But anyway, I just thought I'd pop in and say hi. I don't know what I want to do because I'm working unfortunately tonight. So I will say goodbye. I'll see you soon. When I've read more, hopefully. I don't know when that will be. I might just take a break from Ari and Dante too and just finish off reading Rabbits because I am loving that so much more. I'll let you know anyway, so I'll see you when I see you. It is around 1 o'clock now in the morning, and it's a Thursday, early Thursday morning now. I'm 80% into Ari and Dante 2, and I can definitely get it done today. Yeah, just I don't know. It's still okay for me. Like a sad thing happened. I'm so conflicted. Like it's just okay. Like I don't really know what to say about it. It's just okay. Like nothing too. I don't want to say fantastic because that sounds rude, but nothing too important to say. It is quite political, and this does take place in the 1980s, which, like I had said before, I wasn't aware of, so it does take place around that time. So, like, a lot of talk about AIDS and everything like that, and what the future means for Ari and Dante. But then some of the characters, like, we get some side characters, and some of the characters just kind of piss me off a little bit, kind of infuriate me a little. But they're fine, It's just how they talk sometimes and how they say, yeah, just, it's fine. Nothing too wow for me, but it's just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now because it's like I said, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow when I have finished, because that is going to be one of the first things I do, which is finishing this, and so I'll see you then. It is around 1:30ish now. I had lunch, but before I had lunch, I ended up finishing Ari and Dante too. Yeah. I don't really have too many thoughts and feelings about it, unfortunately. I don't know, I thought it was gonna be something else, but it was just fine. For me, there wasn't anything extra, it was just fine. So I'm gonna have to collect my thoughts about it all, because I had just finished it and I need to think about it more. So that is it, that is done. The book is done. Here I am thinking halfway through that I was going to DNF it because I was not liking it. Like, there are still some parts I don't like, and that really got me quite frustrated and annoyed. Just with some of the characters' actions and stuff like that, really annoyed the crap out of me. But yeah, it's done. I can put my efforts now into a book I'm really enjoying. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and all the usual stuff, liking, subscribing, commenting, you know what to do. And I'll see you in the next video, so goodbye.